Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9:01 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It's Black History Month. It's Thursday, and we are, rapidly approaching the weekend coming up. Got a lot of things to talk about. What we'll be talking about today is entertainment for you, the family, the loved ones, to go out and see something really cool. My guest today is returning guest, friend of the show, Kendall Nesbitt. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Aurora.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Likewise.
I didn't mention producer, artist. Many accolades, man.
Many hats.
Good to have you. Good to have you back on the show again.
Likewise. Good to be here.
Now, you're also the owner of Sage Event Space in North Aurora.
Correct. Yes.
And when last we talked, Sage was just when yourself and your wife was here. Mm-hmm. Sage was just opening,
right?
Just preparing to open. How have things been since the doors have been open?
It's been a ride. It's been great.
All right.
When you're in business, it's a journey. So you see all aspects of it, but it's a journey that we wouldn't change for the world, man. So it's been great. We have had over 1,200 people walk through the doors, different events from, weddings to birthdays to, from special events such as if it's a real estate people have come, if they want to do meet and kind of, let the community know what they're doing. We've had some city officials come,
right?
Politicians. So it's just been, we've had so many events. It's been amazing.
That's good. That's good. From what I've seen on social media, they've always been like great lively events and things like that.
Events,
so it seems like it's working out really well.
Absolutely.
And then also in North Aurora, you guys are on Oak Street, right?
Correct.
Oak Avenue.
1167 Oak Street. So in Randall Commons, that area, if anybody's familiar, it's like a Walgreens. There's like Anytime Fitness in the area. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, get ready for more coming from Sage Event Space. What we're here to talk about is an ongoing comedy special, which is going to be on Fridays all this month, correct?
Correct.
All right. And it's hosted by Jay Deep of Barbershop 1 and 2 fame.
Correct.
Along with Comedy Central.
Yeah, so he's been on Comedy Central. He's a comedian, actor, director.
Producer.
He's pretty deep. Producer, yeah. He's been in the business for 30 years. He's going to be bringing his friends and different. So we've got some pretty special comics coming.
Okay. I'm going to read a little bit from the flyer. The flyer's been scheduled to share on all of our social media platforms as well. So you'll see it on Instagram, TikTok, all the places. But on, J Deep and Friends, as seen on HBO, BET, and Comedy Central. The doors are open at 7 p.m. and then showtime is going to be 8 p.m. sharp. This one that we're talking about specifically is going to be Friday, February 20th. Correct?
Yes. So the one we're talking about, so it starts tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
So it will be February 6th, 13th, 20th, 27th. So every Friday.
Every Friday.
So we're kicking off tomorrow. So we want to make it really big and special. Come out tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. All are welcome. Everyone is welcome. And one of the things at Sage, we have we love the type of environment where everybody feels like it's an extension of being at home. So when people come, we've had tears at the end of the night. Like, this was so special. It was so curated, specifically to kind of what the vibe and the energy that we wanted.
Right.
So we really love that. And so we thought, let's bring some comedy. When you're talking about comedy and music, that's a universal language.
Oh, yeah.
So
absolutely.
we wanted to bring some comedy, good, clean, fun comedy. Nobody will be heckling.
Right.
These comedians are, they may have some fun with the crowd, but everybody will feel comfortable being a part of this.
Right.
So, yeah.
Top-notch entertainment.
Top-notch.
Quality experience.
Yes, sir.
Located right here in Aurora, you guys. So it's something to really be proud of.
Indeed.
B. Cole, M. Brown are just two of the names that'll be taking part.
Damon Williams, that's a big name.
Damon Williams?
Yes.
Okay. SageEventSpace.com/events. Yeah. Very cool.
Oh, so ticket information, you can get your tickets early bird $25, at the door is $35. So you can go on the website, Sage 1E, Sage SAGEVENTS space and then .com. Yeah.
What is the the world is changed and it's a lot going on out there that we see. You with your background of being a producer and many different things. What's the power of comedy? What does comedy do that what's comedy do that perhaps music isn't doing enough of. What's special about comedy?
That's a great question. And I love comedy. I probably love comedy just as much as I love music. I love looking at comedy and the feeling you get. You got one person with one mic. So they don't have a band around them or anything. So at that point, they have to connect with the crowd, tell their story, read the energy, and just bring laughter. As we know, laughter is medicine. Laughter is good for the soul. So comedy is essential, especially when you talk about the balance, the things that we go through in life. You need a good laugh to kind of break it up. So I think where comedy is different in music, there's a relatability in a verbal way. It's like storytelling. Like, if we were just talking here, even off air, off mic, and we're just sort of relating to each other, and a lot of the trauma maybe that comes in comedy or people's experience, they're able to kind of laugh about it and share their experience in a way that the audience feels connected, like, oh, yeah, I've been through that, or you're not the only one. And then get some humor out of it so that you can kind of journey on. So it's therapeutic in a lot of ways. Yeah.
You're right. Comedy does have that ability to make the tough conversations
palatable a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite comedians?
Oh man, I'm old school, so you got to go Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, Bernie Mac, new school Dave Chappelle. He's thought provoking. So I really like what he's doing. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's a few.
So I'm going to read a little bit about Jay Deep's bio, or from Jay Deep's bio, rather. He is a native of Chicago. He became, a famous performer throughout the Midwest and abroad. He's performed in such cities as Las Vegas, New York, Miami, as well as international in Amsterdam, Belgium, Rotterdam, London, Montreal, and Toronto. Just to name a few. I didn't write this. This is the press release. Also, his success in stand-up comedy brought him to Hollywood Knocking, landing him in cameos in such films as Paramount's Light It Up, MGM's Barbershop, and Barbershop 2 Back in Business. And TV highlights are varied, including 8 seasons on BET's Comic View. Comic View was groundbreaking.
Absolutely. And if we could just elaborate on Brother Jay Deep, he's one of the pioneers really when it comes to Chicago kind of local comedy and then spreading abroad with movies and television and directing. So when you hear names like Jay Deep and Dion Cole, and, B. Cole and Damon Williams, I think another one, Corey Holcomb, when you hear those types of names from Chicago, Lil Rel, he's in that mix. He's one of the pioneers. So we're just blessed and excited to have him on this journey to help build, with us.
Let's stick with that. Chicago is having what I think started I think maybe 2 years now. It's having dare I say, a renaissance of comedy. It's coming up.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
It's having a new renaissance of, like, when you scroll through on your phone or TikTok, whatever you're looking at, and you see the locations of some of this stuff that you see, it's in Chicago. A lot of it with business support.
Right.
What have you, business support, business shout outs, things like that. But it's really impressive.
Yeah. And Chicago is like the ground, Chicago comics are respected all over, not only the nation, but just, worldwide.
Yeah.
We breed some real talent in terms of comedy.
Yeah, we do.
Chicago.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so it's,
I'm also curious to know something as well. Like, there's always been a perception that one had to go to either New York or LA to, kind of spread one's wings. And it seems like the Jay Deeps of the world are making it possible not have to do that, to be homegrown talent.
Yeah. No, Chicago's doing amazing work in terms of film production and bringing it here. So to your point, you don't have to go, abroad to kind of make it, as they say. Chicago has we have local shows, we have productions that are coming here. I know, I forget the young lady's name, Cindy, she was an actor with Kevin Hart, and she's brought her production here. Cindy, I forget her last name. I mean, there's so many groundbreaking things that are happening in terms of funding, support. So yeah, you don't really have to. And local comedy, when it comes to comedy shows, much like we know in music, you can make it you can hit the ground running, and it's about that stage at the end of the day. So, as long as you can cut your bones and cut your teeth on the stage and keep it going, you'll be fine. And there's plenty of work in Chicago.
Ooh. What time is it? Hold up. 9:11 is the time if you're just joining us. We have Kendall Nesbitt on the show. We're talking about the upcoming comedy show starting this Friday, which is going to be at Sage Event Space. What can the audience experience besides some deaf comedy? No pun intended.
They'll experience love, laughter, community, fellowship, just kind of getting together and just taking a breather from everything else that's going on in life and just having a good time, a memorable time. And they'll be able to say, hey, man, we went to Sage and we just had a great time. It's a great vibe always.
As a business owner, how are you able to attract such talent? What's that process like?
I think it's from the first conversation, the hospitality, the authenticity. When they sit down and talk to you and they see the vision, you articulate it, they say, you know what, we think we want to partner. We see you doing a good thing. They may even do some research, like, okay, who are these people? Where do they come from? What's the background? What's the mission? And we're always very clear on the front end on what this mission is about. Right. And luckily, we've been blessed for people to come and say, hey, you know what, we want to support it, we want to partner with you, and make it happen. So. And
this is 2 years of, how long is it?
It's a little over a year.
A little over a year?
Yep. September 2025 is when we open.
I recently saw that Sage was featured in the Aurora Convention and Visitors Bureau on their platform. Talk a little bit about that and what the Convention Visitors Bureau is.
So once again, I think they were able to see some of the work we're doing. My wife can speak more to it, but all of the different events and people that would kind of dock Sage's door, they were able to say, hey, you're doing some pretty cool things here, so we want to feature you all as an event space and something to consider. Right. Because not only are you getting a space, and this is one thing we sort of sell at the front end, we really sit down and go through and curate what you want that evening or that night to look like, from decor to entertainment to marketing. We even kind of not that we're like top-notch marketers and promoters, but we really dig in to say, hey, we want to support you where you literally just come and just, if you want to be more involved, that's your choice, but you just come and experience and enjoy just like everybody else, even the client. So you're having an experience that is totally tailored to what you want, and we're able, just because of our expertise, what my wife does, what I do, we can sort of kind of help that to that end. So
that's amazing. Now, when it comes to the specifically the lineup of events, so this Friday is the very first one,
right?
Okay. Doors open at 7 p.m.
Correct.
The event goes until 10 p.m., correct?
Yeah. So doors open at 7. Show starts promptly at 8. We go to about 10. So we didn't want to make it an all-nighter. You can get in, have a good time. As soon as you come in 7, the music will be playing, good vibes, everybody kind of drinking refreshments and just kind of hanging out and having a good time. So.
All right. What's the next 5 years look like for Sage Event Space? And more broadly, what does the connection with comedy, Chicago comedians, and our Chicago base look like?
Well, next 5 years, Sage wants to have probably the rest of that strip mall if we can.
Okay,
some other.
right.
So definitely expansion. We're intimate now. We can seat about comfortably between 80 to 100 with tables. If it's standing room only, sort of theater concert style, we could do about 170. So we want to make that bigger if we can. And people see it. They're like, why don't we just knock this wall down? I see you guys being bigger and having other locations. So we want to spread out in that way. Comedy will always be a part of what we do, music, comedy, and of course the private events, because I just think that's just a part of life. That's an essential part, like eating, drinking water, comedy, music. I think it's top 5 in terms of importance.
Right. With your experience and your background, will there be different showcase events like this? And if there is some potential Chicago talent out there who may be watching, how could they potentially be involved in the future or get to know Sage in a deeper?
Absolutely, good question. So in March, and I really encourage them to go to the website. We're going to be doing a Women's History Month showcase for artists, local artists, to come in and they'll be able to perform and share, and if they got merchandise, and we'll have vendors coming in. So definitely go to our Instagram, our Facebook, go to the website, because we've got some cool things coming up.
All right. And then there is the two big shows. Mm-hmm. The double show is the 27th.
Correct. Last Friday.
So the last Friday. Let's talk about that with Damon Williams.
Well, yeah, that was a blessing, a connection from J Deep. They go way back. And he was like, maybe let me see who I can get. And then he called us back. It's like, I got Damon. I was like, whoa, okay, all right, cool, But like I said, again, J Deep is a pioneer when it comes to the comedy space. And so he's got relationships. And we've just been blessed to have him help us kind of build this thing up in a great and a professional way.
Right. So date night definitely is a great thing. A comedy show on date night is a great thing to experience. I would say anyone around who may be listening and watching, come on out to Sage of Event Space if you haven't been there.
And listen, Jay gives you permission. He say, listen, this is the week before Valentine's Day, okay? So, you can bring whoever you want to bring. Right. He ain't no judgments on his end. He just,
Brother, wasn't you here last week? No.
I see you. Good to see you again. Yeah.
Yep. I did want to know too, because we have more than a few food vendors and specifically people who have been on our program and things like that, and they ask questions and send DMs sometimes about stepping up what they do, potentially to a bigger audience. Do you have your own food service going on with Sage, or is there any potential for any of the food businesses out there to partner and work with you guys?
Great question, and I'm glad you brought it up. We have preferred vendors, but please get in contact with us. We're always looking to partner, with other vendors. So yeah, there are opportunities for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I cook very well. I know that you guys, some of y'all know that out there. Some of y'all have had the tortellini
Gus,
soup.
The guy, barbecuing on the grill. Yeah.
Some of you guys have had the tortellini soup, and you know that it's very good.
Are you serious? Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I make a mean tortellini soup. Mean tortellini soup. Okay. Now, 9/17 is the time. Don't forget that this comedy show is going to be starting this Friday and going every Friday of this month. And when it comes to Sage Event Space, again, it's trusted organization, trusted place. Definitely go there. I've seen some weddings, even kids with the prom and homecomings and different things like
birthday,
that.
16th birthday. Yeah, we do a lot of birthday parties, special. So, yeah.
Yeah. The event space is key. It's Black History Month. The event space is key in African American culture. Let's talk about that. Our roots, why the event space is a big thing, the dining hall. What does that mean for us, for the African American community to have a place to showcase and do different things like that?
Again, it's a fellowship. It's extending the household experience, living room, the kitchen, around the table, music is going, you're eating, you're just laughing and talking, there may be some beverages around, and so you're just really enjoying yourself. And to take it to another place spiritually is, just being open and transparent. It's kind of an extension now, if you look at the event space, of what the church was and what the church is. Okay. And church has always been essential to us as a people, from education. Churches were responsible for even our HBCUs. Right. When you talk about just being able to come together in an area, a venue, a house, a building, somewhere that's secure, it's safe, and you can just be. You can be you. You can share experiences, share knowledge. That's where the event space kind of covers that range of experiences. Right. So I think it's essential because again, we need shelter. We're in a building, a structure, somewhere we can, that's there. It's going to be there. It's stable. It's solid, and we know, hey, we can go here. While we're the spirit, the people are the energy. You do need a structure when you get together and commune. So that's the importance of an event space.
9:20 is the time. For those who may just be watching this and getting their first glimpse of Kendall Nesbitt, talk about your background in production and the great things that you've done, because your synergy has been able to produce this series of events with top talent like Mr. J Deep as well.
Yeah, my background: music production, songwriting, singing, performing. I've been behind the scenes a lot when I started, just kind of curating, and now I'm sort of in front, as you say. You see posts, so people are like, "Well, I didn't know you sang," or "I thought you played," or "I didn't know you
never seen that
played."
Much
sing. Yeah, it's like, and part of that was funny about it is it started sort of on I don't want to say a fluke, but the gentleman that's over the agency, he saw me, in the background video, on my phone, and then I'd go cut it up and put it. He's like, man, when he asked me to be the leader of the band, that was a part of the contract negotiation. Like, hey, you're kind of a marketing kind of promo guy, so we'll basically throw you a little extra to do this just to kind of help. So it was a blessing, something that I was just doing for fun.
Right.
He's like, no, we can make that work and make that a part of the package when we, sign a contract with you. So now I'm doing it more like, so it's a part of what gets us booked and, awareness, as you say. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. With the last little bit of time that we have, let's talk about, the current wave of comedy and everything going on and critique it. What do you think about upcoming comedians in Chicago? What kind of trend, Chicago, but we can also expand. What kind of trends do you see, and what do you think is positive? And everybody's got their own style, so everybody's doing their own thing. But what do you like? What are you keeping your eye on?
I don't knock the hustle. Everybody has their way of expression and what that looks like, and it's changed. I mean, you have your shorts on YouTube, or people that can kill it kind of in that way and cut it up and produce it. And then you have you folks that'll get out on the stage and make it work. So I think just my opinion as being a performer, because I think comedy and music and entertainment kind of intertwine. You can never discount the stage when it's time to that live experience. So have this under your belt and, be able to do your thing online. But when it's time to get out in front of people and connect, you have to be aware. You have to be able to kind of tap in and read the room. So get that experience, don't just you be stuck on the phone, but get that experience where you go out and you actually kind of meet and greet the people. I think that's important.
Right, because that's the true, that's gladiator. That's
the connection. That's a gladiator.
Right.
You got to have that training.
Yeah, you got to be like Troy. Yeah. All right, 9:22 is the time. So let's start to recap. J Deep and Friends once again starting this Friday. Sage Event Space in North Aurora, going every Friday this month and culminating with 2 shows on the 27th. Correct? Yeah. With the double show on the 27th. It looks like a great time. You guys are going to see a whole lot. BET's own Comedy Central, Barbershop 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
J Deep is going to be in the house. And when you go there, let them know that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. Do that. As you know, go ahead, brother.
Oh, no. Well, Jay just walked in the building. We have a special surprise.
He did walk in the building.
I don't know if I need to, shift and let him have a moment here. I'm so honored that he was able to make it. So I know this is breaking program and maybe breaking protocol, but if we can, since he's here, if we can have him come up
around the front right here and switch seats with Kendall.
And I'll get on out of the way.
Yeah.
What up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Mr. Deep.
How are you?
Good morning to you.
How are you?
All right. So with the last little bit time that we have, we appreciate you very much. What are you most excited about coming out here and doing these shows? And are you familiar with Aurora?
First of all, I want to offer this wonderful opportunity for you and I to have a cook-off. Okay. I heard you. Yeah, I came in.
All right.
Yeah, I heard you when I came in, yapping.
All right.
And everything, all my tortellini and all of this. What camera am I on? Check this out. It's a battle, okay? Because I could cook, okay? So me and this man, he made me stand over there for 30 minutes till I came on and do this last little 12 minutes or whatever. But it's cool. The battle is on at Sage.
All right.
Yeah, pick whatever person you want the money to go to. The battle on the chef's battle between me and this dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Challenge
What's
accepted.
What's up Okay.
Challenge accepted.
So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this new venture with Sage, man. I called in some favors from a bunch of my friends. Not only Damon Williams, who was my mentor, my boy Howie Bell from Detroit, and my Bad Boy alumni, Bad Boys of Comedy alumni. And my girl Cherie Luckett is going to be there tomorrow from Def Jam We got my boy Big Keith is going to be there from Laugh Tonight with Damon Williams that you can see right now on Tubi. He's on episode 7. I'm on episode 8. My boy B. Cole.
Shout out B. Cole.
Oh, my God. Directing so many movies, Get Together. I called in favors and they came through. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing. If you have great relationships, and then you need to call on those relationships, and they come through, and that's what we gonna do. We gonna have a great time tomorrow. I'm giving lap dances to all the ladies 250 and over. You 250, you could come get it. I got you on the lap dance side, whether it's your birthday, you just got fired, whatever. I'm trying to cheer you up, okay? And back to that battle. The battle was on. With
what we making? What
man.
we cooking?
Whatever, bro. Don't challenge me. Whatever. I bring your tortellini. I bring some. All the proceeds go to charity.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to do that.
Yeah.
Sage Event Space, we can rock it there.
We will. Yeah, we will,
all
son.
Right.
Yeah. Kendall, you heard it.
Now, here's the thing.
No, ain't no caveats.
Now, when I win,
when you win, that is hilarious.
When I win,
because is that the only thing you could cook? Is this tortellini?
I make some good burgers.
Oh, hey,
the wings are on point. The ribs, everything.
Let's do it then.
The tortellini is my first non-barbecue kind of.
All the proceeds go to whatever charity you pick.
Okay.
And let's do this for charity, man. For real.
I appreciate that.
But the battle is on, son.
All right.
Word.
Last little bit of time we got. What's the best thing about life and comedy, and what does comedy give to the world that it needs?
Man, with me, I love spreading joy. As you can see, soon as I step in the room, it's all about the bringing that atmosphere of just joy and laughter, and that's what I try to bring whenever I'm on stage, and it's my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just who I am.
What part of Chicago?
West Side, the best side.
Okay, all right. We talked about the West Side before. We did talk about the West Side. You know, Maypole and Costner.
Okay.
So that was.
I would say that K-Town.
K-Town.
Wilcoxon killed that. Yes. Manly High School.
Shout out. So we're gonna wrap it up right now. This Friday, Sage Event Space. Every Friday going this month.
Yes, sir.
Be sure to
bigger and better every week.
Bigger and better.
Yes, sir.
You're on season 8 on.
No, it was season 1, episode 8. Laugh Tonight with Damon Williams. It's on
Okay.
Tubi. It's free. Come on, man.
Shout out Tubi. Y'all seen them Tubi movies?
Yeah, and then I got my own special on Amazon Prime called Ain't It Shy About the Shy. Go see that, man. It's wonderful.
Nice. All right, come on out to Sage Event Space this Friday and every Friday this month. Meet all of the great comedians of Chicago, upcoming names, many great people. So, you know, we appreciate the time and the opportunity to do this and to share brothers like Jay Deep.
And don't forget the food battle.
And don't forget the food battle. We'll help. We'll see what charity we'll give it to.
There it is.
Marie Wilkerson's. Could it be Neighbor Project? We'll see.
Whatever. It's going down, and so is he.
We're going to end it there. Because when we start off with the win, that'll be proper. All right. At the time, Good Morning Aurora is about to end, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys for watching. Good Morning Aurora will return tomorrow with more news and the very best of Aurora. Take care of yourself and each other.
Today is our big event of the year.
Celebrate and just have a great time. That's what today is all about.